Good afternoon, all, and welcome to my channel, Lifestyle and Fashion Tea. I have breaking news. I don't know how many of you have been following this case, but Danielle Penny was found today not guilty of the unaliving of Jordan Neely. This was a tragic case of a young black man by the name of Jordan Neely, and he was homeless. He also dealt with a lot of mental health issues. His mental health declined after the unaliving of his mother, which he saw at the age of 14 by his stepfather. And in the last decade, he fell victim to homelessness, drugs, and many other things. He was a street performer and he loved to impersonate Michael Jackson. According to CNN, on that fatal afternoon, Neely was, after being held in a chokehold by a Marine veteran on a subway, after Neely got on the train and shouted at passengers that he was hungry, thirsty, and fed up with having nothing. Now, the image that is coming up, I'm letting everyone know now that this may be trigger warning, but we can clearly see where Mr. Neely is in a chokehold. There were several members on the subway who was trying to help and insisting that he be let go. However, the U.S. Marine veteran Danielle Penny did not do so, and this ended the life of Jordan Neely. The video clips that I am about to show you are from, shout out to Roland Martin and the Black Star Network, are some video clips of how the family is feeling, and even Eric Garner's mother was there. And I just want you all to take a listen and let me know your comments and how you feel about this case. Even if you have never heard of this case before, let me know in the comments.
We're devastated, upset, angry, hurt. Over and over again, we keep coming to the system, asking the system to let us know that our lives have value. Jordan Neely was choked to death by someone who didn't care. People was telling him to stop. Last week, the jury they couldn't decide on the top charge, but they come back this week and they give up on us. The family's hurt. I promised this family that we would get justice. We're still going to do that. We're going to move forward with our suit. The district attorney did a good job, but the jury in this case let us down. On outside people. If we see someone asking for food, we have to take the responsibility to give it to them. If we see someone cold, to give them a coat. If we see someone going through something, to ask them if they're okay. That's how we help each other, because we can't rely on the system to do it for us.
Really, really hurts. What are we gonna do, people? What's gonna happen to us now? I had enough of this. The system was rigged. Come on, people. Let's do something about this.
Let's do something about it. Too often, we have Eric Garner's mother here. There's too often this is happening where we're left alone in this society. We got to stop that. We have to change how we impact each other. Jordan came on that subway car. The first thing he asked for was food.
Feel threatened, and they could choke someone out and they're going to get found not guilty, just like today. This sets a precedent. And we can't let this happen. If the police can't do it, the civilians can't do it either. And I just want you to stand with this family. This family needs you right now.
Right on. I'm sorry to Dre. I'm sorry to Chris. I'm sorry that America has failed you. You've come here, you've shown discipline, you've shown strength, you've shown love, you've shown how to carry yourself with composure when you're facing this machine, this American judicial system that cannibalizes our people. But I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna say it loud and clear. Let the marchers march, and let the steppers step. Let the marchers march, and let the steppers step. You want to do something about this verdict? Then you go into your neighborhood and you promote Black unity. Black people, we are all we have. This system protects every other group except for the very people that built this country.
Say it.
Every group that comes here gets privileges, gets benefits, except for the very people whose fingerprints are on the bricks that built this country. There is no love for Black people. There is no love in the system. How can you make a moral appeal to a people that have no moral compass? I'm tired. I know you're looking for us to be like, oh, go and march, go and march. No. This weekend, I want you to hold a community event everywhere from the Bronx to Houston to Seattle to Florida. Black people hold community events and talk about what you need. And talk about how to fix your issues. If the Black politicians come, don't let them in. If they come, do not let them come and take over your fight for justice. Why? Because out of all the Black politicians who said something about this initially, none of them came to court. I'm sick of these people playing with our lives, our children's lives. Black people, if you're serious about yourselves, you'll take your education serious. You will open schools in your community. You will take your health serious and teach your people about health. You will take your self-defense serious. And you will defend yourselves in your communities. You want to take the information that's disseminated seriously? Then you will start your own media outlets. Because if America knew that Daniel Penny lied to the judges 5 times, lied to the cops 5 times, if they knew that all the people jumped off the train who were afraid within 30 seconds, and Daniel Penny choked them for 5.5 minutes, if they knew the truth, everybody would be on the side of justice except for the racists. The people who are happy that Jordan Neely is dead. Unify yourselves. We will be putting out information on how to unify yourselves, but this ain't about us. This is about justice. So there'll be no more Eric Gardners. So there'll be no more Jordan Neelys. So we will be a united front and a community. America will never save Black people. Politicians will never save Black people. Only Black people will save Black people. Hawk Newsom, H-A-W-K, N-E-W-S-O-M-E.
E-W-S-O-M-E. I'm the co-founder of Black Lives Matter Greater New York. And I'm a devout Christian. And in my Bible, thou shalt not kill. In the Torah, thou shalt not kill. In Buddhism and Hinduism, thou shalt not kill a living thing. But America has no moral code. America has no soul. Our bloods have paved the streets of this nation since its inception. It was foolish of us to think that a Black man would get justice in the system designed to keep him oppressed. My heart bleeds for the Neely family. My heart bleeds for his father, who sat in front of me every single day and prayed for justice for his son. We wouldn't be at the absolute bottom. So forgive me for being jaded and cynical, but once we saw those non-white jurors, we knew that this case was over. Non-white jurors. How can there not be an uproar that the same person who got off Kyle Rittenhouse, who got off O.J. Simpson, was used here? And shame on you, celebrities and politicians who claim not to be racist, because the racists spoke loud and clear. John McCain's daughter, she had something to say. I think she incited a riot for the right.
That we've heard today, we understand that Daniel Penny jumped on the train and choked out Jordan Neely. We understand that he was homeless. We understand that he cried out for food. But if we allow for regular citizens to choke out anybody on the train just because they feel uncomfortable, then what sort of precedent are we setting for the rest of America? We cannot allow for people to be lynched in this age. We cannot not allow for an era of injustice to continue. Even though this verdict did not go the way we wanted, we will continue to mobilize. We will continue to fight in the way Dr. King fought, in a nonviolent way. So we urge everyone that is listening to mobilize, to galvanize together, because the fight is not yet finished for justice. Someone argued in the courtroom that no justice, no peace is a threatening chant. Dr. King said this, that peace is not merely the absence of tension, but the presence of justice. If we can't see justice by the system, then there is no peace in America, and we will continue to fight until we see the peace that Dr. King talked about is realized in this day and age. Justice for the Neely family.
Okay, guys, you've heard it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the verdict of Mr. Penny. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.